To the children, I will tell you something by the help of this little bit of the things are with me. Now, this is a wire. Of this wire, you can take a picture of. You can take the picture of this wire. But if this wire is connected to the powerhouse, then within this power, the power will come. And what can happen with the power? You can light the lamp. If you know that there is a power within in this wire, you can light it. If you want bigger light, you can put bigger light. If you want to run a fan, you can. So dear children, it is not seen, it is hidden. Nobody can say that this wire has so much of power, it can give abundant light. It can even run the train. It can even cut the steel, but you don't know. It is inside. Nobody can see that. You cannot take a picture of it. So is the God, is within us. God is within us. We cannot take a picture. You can take a picture of my body. You can take a picture of the body. And if you remove this skin, then again you can see the bones. Like in the wire, if you remove this plastic, you will see a metal wire. But metal wire you can take a picture of. But the power that is within, the energy that is within, you cannot see that. You cannot take a picture of that. That is the energy. That is hidden. So likewise, if you take the picture of my body, you can. If you remove the skin and then bones will come, flesh will come, you can take a picture of that. But then what is inside? That is energy. Like in wire, there is energy. When connected to the powerhouse. So once the heart is connected through prayer with the powerhouse, that is God. What comes? A godly energy. All men in this world, all men, like great rishis, munis, even Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., all these great people, what do they have with them? They have only one body, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 nose, 2 hands, 1 mind, 1 head, 2 legs. This was all with them. But what was there within them? That was the soul within. And what is the difference of soul? The soul, they realized that is the power within. And they used that power in any direction. Prayed God. And they used that power within, that energy, and they could, if they used that much, that they could light the bulb, they could do something ordinary. They did more in the path of God, they got more energy. If they wanted to run a fan, they did it. These people became so great that Abraham Lincoln changed the course of life of America. He united 50 states and made the United States of America. He mitigated the differences of blacks and whites. All the children, blacks also, he allowed to study in his schools with the whites. He brought democracy to America, whereas there were the kings were ruling America, various states. He finished all of them, and he brought democracy to America. Democracy for the people, of the people, by the people, and not only America, but the whole world became democratic after that. We all learned, India is also a democratic country. Now most of the countries are democratic. So dear children, one man that realized that there is a power within me. That's all. Mother Teresa realized that power within. Gandhi realized that power within. And he used that power. He took help of God and he achieved such great things. So dear children, you can also achieve great things if you realize that within you there is a power. And that power is soul. The power is the power of soul. And so long the soul is within us, our eyes can see, our ears can listen, Our tongue can speak, our mouth can eat, hands are moving, mind is working. And as soon as the God takes away the soul, then eyes will not see, hands will not move, mind will not work, ears will not listen, tongue will not speak, mouth will not eat. And then everything will come to a standstill. And in the family members will say, oh, take him away, burn him or bury him. He is dead. And somebody says, why are you sending him to bury or burn? They say, everything has gone. And somebody says, no, 70 kg weight is here. You can weigh him. You can take the picture of him. Nothing has gone. Everything is here. They say, no, no, no. It is only a dust. Everything has gone. Now nothing is left. What is that everything? That is the soul. God has taken back the soul. That is everything. Without soul, we are nothing. The soul is within us, then all our, organs are working. All the organs of the world are working. It is the power of God. We have that power of God. Whosoever has recognized me will arise and serve me with such determination that the powers of the earth and heaven shall be unable to defeat his purpose. जो कोई भी परमात्मा कहता है मुझे पहचान लेगा इस अपनी आत्मा में, उसे धरती और आकाश की कोई भी शक्ति मेरी सेवा से रोक नहीं सकती. वो मेरी सेवा करेगा. When Ram recognized that power within, nobody could stop him. When Ram realized that there is a power within, to serve that power, he left his kingdom and went to the jungle for 14 long years. And nobody could stop him. The people of Ayodhya wanted to stop him. They were weeping, crying. He did not listen. Mother Kaushalya was weeping and crying. Mother could not stop Ram. Dashrath was weeping and crying. He could not stop him. Whosoever has recognized me will arise and serve me with such determination that the powers of the earth and heaven shall be unable to defeat his purpose. जो कोई मुझे पहचान लेगा. बुद्ध ने जब एक बार पहचाना कि कोई शक्ति है, उस शक्ति की तलाश में वो चले गए वन में और वर्षों वटवृक्ष के नीचे बैठे रहे, साधना की. वो दिव्य ज्ञान परमात्मा का चाहते थे. अल्टीमेटली वर्षों के बाद उन्हें दिव्य ज्ञान अननोन सोर्स से प्राप्त हुआ, त्रिपिटक का. प्यारे बच्चों, जितने भी अवतार आए, यीशु मसीह को फांसी दे दी गई. He was put to cross and nails were put into his body through thick hammers. Still he was praying, God, oh God, pardon them, those who are killing me. He was doing the work of God. That is the power. That power anybody can get. And with that power, you can achieve anything in life. Gandhi used that power of God and he realized that bringing freedom to country is of God's work. And he put his heart and soul. God helped him and India got freedom. So, dear children, once anybody recognizes the power within, he has the power within, he can achieve anything in life. So, dear children, recognize that power within. Understand that power, the value of that power, and achieve anything great. And that is what you are learning in CMS. Not just learning mathematics or science or physics or chemistry and getting good marks, 98 to 99% marks. It's good to get it because man is a material being. But it's not sufficient. It is a material education. You also need human education and the divine education. Human education means the world belongs to me. One day I will unite it. And divine education teaches you that all the divinity that is within me, all the manifestations of God have come from one source. So this kind of divinity should come in our mind. Why the people are fighting in the name of religion? Out of ignorance. That ignorance has to be removed. That ignorance requires to be removed. Here you see a child. The child says, I am a material being. I am a human being, I am a divine being. First of all, I am a material being. So give me material education, best quality of material education. I want the best quality of material education, education of physics, chemistry, mathematics, science, biology, commerce, economics, computer science, language, literature, humanities, social sciences, all my subjects I should be ahead of my class through hard work and true merit. Let there be very good conceptual clarity. You must know the subject from the depth, not crammed up, not just mugged up. That is called good quality material education. So you require very good quality material education so that in your later life you can go in some career, join some profession, do some business or industry or anything so that you can earn your livelihood, support your family, support your mother and father who by the time they might get old. So this is your responsibility to prepare yourself for a livelihood. That is called material education, and for that also you should be ahead of a class. We want every child, we are preparing the child for a decision making, global career. You should develop your knowledge to such an extent that you can go for a global career, and that too a decision making global career. We are preparing the mindset of our children for a decision making global profession, for a decision making global position, so that you can bring about a change. You are being trained into Jai Jagat, you are being trained into Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, you are being trained into the philosophy of Article 51 of the Constitution of India. These are the needs of the times, these are the needs of the whole of humanity. The whole of humanity is sick. The purpose of today's education must be redemption of mankind from its godlessness, its ignorance, its confusion and its conflict. There are four ills which have entered into the mind of man, and that is godlessness. They are away from God. So we have to see that God is really loved by everyone. Godlessness, ignorance. When godlessness comes, we become ignorant. We do not understand things clearly, in right perspective. We are ignorant. And that's why people are ignorant, so fighting with each other, killing each other, shedding the blood of each other. Ignorance. Then when the ignorance comes, man is confused. He doesn't know what to do and what not to do. He is confused. And then conflict enters into the mind of a man. He is in a conflict. He can't take any decision. He is in a conflict. So the man has reached to the point of conflict. So dear children, the purpose of education, today's education, must be the redemption of mankind from its godlessness, its ignorance, its confusion and its conflict. So dear children, this I say that material education. Then the child says, I am a human being. I am a part of the humanity. I am a member of my family. And I have in my family my mother, my father, my brother, my sister. My one sister is married in America. Another brother is married in England. So this whole world is one family. Extended family. ये विस्तृत परिवार है. This is my family. I am a human being. I am a part of the humanity of the globe. And the humanity is in distress today. So one day I will unite the world. With the help of meaningful education, I am getting a meaningful education in my school, material, human and divine, all three kinds of education, that is meaningful education, and with the help of meaningful education, I will one day unite the world.
यह थे सिटी मॉन्टेसोरी स्कूल के संस्थापक प्रबंधक एवं प्रख्यात शिक्षाविद डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी, जिनका मानना है आज मानव जाति को जय जगत के नारे को बुलंद करने की आवश्यकता है तथा विश्व में वास्तविक शांति लाने के लिए बच्चे ही सबसे सशक्त माध्यम हैं। डॉक्टर गांधी द्वारा शिक्षाप्रद आध्यात्मिक बातें इन प्रतिष्ठित चैनलों द्वारा नित्य प्रसारित की जाती हैं तथा रोजाना उनके विचार CMS FM रेडियो 90.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज से भी प्रसारित किए जाते हैं। छात्रों, शिक्षकों व अभिभावकों के मार्गदर्शन हेतु डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी द्वारा लिखित पुस्तकें साहित्य भारती इंटरनेशनल, न्यूमन ग्रुप, 4C Ansari Road, Daryaganj, Nई Delhi 110002 से प्राप्त की जा सकती हैं। To heal the world with the power of Jai Jagat, City Montessori School since 1959 has been actively working to construct the defenses of peace in the minds of students, for which CMS in the year 2002 was awarded with the UNESCO Prize for Peace Education. A Guinness World Record holder for being the largest city school in terms of number of students enrolled. CMS education revolves around the twin poles of godliness and globalism through 4 pillars of education, namely universal values, excellence in all things, global understanding, and service to humanity. It is no wonder that City Montessori School's Gomti Nagar first campus has been awarded first prize for academic reputation at all India level by the Education World magazine in its India School Rankings of 2015. It is also awarded first prize for being the best co-ed school in Lucknow as well as in Uttar Pradesh. CMS founder Dr. Jagdish Gandhi has been motivating parents and generations of good and smart children through holding special prayer assemblies and divine education conferences.
54 years ago, I started this school on 1st of July 1959. The kind of education that is being given to the children is only material. But I realized the man has 3 realities of life. Man is a material being, man is a human being, man is a divine being. He needs a balanced education of all the 3 realities of life. Therefore, I started this school with a mission to impart a balanced education to the children. After beating the drum for 15 days in my locality, where I started my school at Station Road, nobody is coming forward to admit a child. Then on the 15th day, I wept and cried before God, and I said to God, "Oh God, no child is coming."
Today, lack of students is the least of Dr. Gandhi's worries. CMS is the most sought-after school in the city. Everyone is welcome here, from the children of government ministers to the underprivileged.
Well, basically, numbers do tell you a story. Numbers tell you that parents like your education pedagogy, especially in a country where schools are every corner of the city and everywhere. What bespeaks most about quality is the parents' enrollment at your school. I think it has to do with 2 main things. CMS is very solid on its values agenda, and I think parents appreciate that. It's number 1. Number 2, CMS has a huge program of peace education. So it's very systemic, and we have been acknowledged, therefore, by the UNESCO Peace Prize, which has been given for the first time to a school ever. And I think that's a great acknowledgement. It's not about numbers, it's saying that your peace program matters.
CMS is focused on quality of education. There's even a dedicated quality department.
Here at the Quality Assurance and Innovations Department of City Montessori School, we have about 45 staff members. They create the curriculum for the school, where the 20 campuses follow this curriculum.
It's so much more than academic. The school boasts 13 cricket teams, all striving to be the best, and hosts the International Premier School Cricket League.
There are many extracurricular activities which go on in our school, which are on the national level. So we are the students who get a national exposure. The students come from different areas, from different creeds, from different religions. And it is the school where the students get to interact with each other, share their knowledge, share their profound feelings. So it helps in an interaction between the students also.
Mahatma Gandhi said, "I will not follow the beaten track. I follow this. I will create my own path." I have created my own path to bring about a change through education, change the mindset of the children.
The first day in class is a daunting prospect, so imagine being one of the 47,000 pupils on the register of the world's biggest school. City Montessori in Lucknow, India is so large that no venue is big enough to hold an entire school assembly. Dr. Jagdish Gandhi has the unenviable task of presiding over the 20-campus school, which has been recognised by Guinness World Records.
I founded this school with only 5 children, and that too I got with great difficulty. So from word of mouth it is spread, and slowly children started coming in, and year after year the number swelled. It is in 20 campuses in the city of Lucknow. Even in a small town there is not so much a big population like 47,000.
For 14-year-olds like Kanika Gupta, being one of thousands of students at CMS has its ups and downs.
Well, I would certainly say that all schools are good, but CMS, I would not think of leaving it. I cannot imagine leaving it.
Lessons in the school's 1,000 plus classrooms may look fairly familiar, but the subjects taught often aren't. Alongside geography, history and English, classes of up to 47 pupils are also taught messages of universal peace. Everything about CMS is big. It has 4,000 staff, around 30,000 computers, and goes through thousands of pounds worth of stationery each year. The daily 15-minute lunch break is no less chaotic. Each day at 10:40 AM, up to 4,000 pupils swirl the school's tiny canteen area, scoffing hundreds of vegetable patties and burgers. And out on the sports field, proceedings have an element of military pomp to them. Egg and spoon races are ditched, in favour of human pyramids and sack races.
I never realized that it is going to be so big. It was a very proud moment for us when the Guinness Book of World Records included this school. It was in 1999, and at that time there were only 22,000 children. But now the number has been more than doubled.
Despite already being the world's biggest, City Montessori's growth doesn't look like slowing up.
In pursuit of excellence in all things they do, City Montessori School students continue to surprise us with the results they achieve. JEE main advanced results came out only yesterday, and it turned out that the city topper is Divyanshu Saxena of CMS Gomti Nagar 1. Divyanshu stands on rank 2 in IIT Kanpur zone and rank 64 All India. So you're thoroughly convinced that Dr. Gandhi can one day unite the world into a common parliament? And
Yes, he has a strong, I would say, strong dedication for his goal, and one who is dedicated will definitely someday reach his goal.
And well, these international events that you must have seen through these 4 years, how do you look at them?
These are very good. I've participated in 2 or 3 of these, and I have also been an escort and of a team from Thailand. I made friends there and exchanged gifts, and they are friends with me till now. So it's very good. It's for interaction, for exposure of students. It's excellent.
What does it do for you if you look at the larger picture of life?
Like our founder manager says, one day I will unite the world. This is what is the unity, how we can unite the world. I come to know about some of the people, how they live, their culture from Thailand. Many others would come to know about some other countries. Some of our students go abroad in other countries for the camps. So this is how we come to know, we get exposure and experience. This is how we can unite the world.
And what about the confines of religion and nationality? How much you've been able to overcome all that?
I don't think there must be any such foundation of. I agree with our founder manager's views about these things, that we should not discriminate or anything. And there must be no boundaries of religion, nationality, province, language, anything like that.
CMS offers a lot to the parents also.
Whenever I used to stand in some position in my class, my mother was awarded the title of Mother Excellent, Mother Glory, and all those things. That is definitely motivational for the students to perform well, for the parents to encourage their students to do better, and in all fields.
And how many certificates you could collect in so many years?
For my mother, I think 3. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
As I remember, 3.
Okay, and she feels great about it, I'm sure. CMS has various concerns for the society. CMS is the lighthouse of society. How do you reflect on that?
Yeah, definitely. In such a school which offers so exposure, so many opportunities for the students to interact with other students, not only from our city, from our other schools, but also from other schools of the country, from international schools. It is definitely the lighthouse of the society, because every school does not do these things. It is not possible. But CMS offers such exposure, such environment. This is definitely the good. It is good for any school.
All right, Divyanshu, the final question. You must dole out some tips to your students, to your juniors watching you, how to crack it.
JEE, everyone feels that it is very difficult. We must not feel pressure about it. In fact, it's not that difficult if one does a focused study of 2 or 4 years. It is not that difficult. Focused study, proper revision, and with proper guidance, one can do that.
Thank you, Divyanshu, for that. Certainly nothing is impossible, for the fact that the word impossible itself says, I am possible. Divyanshu Saxena of City Montessori School, Gomti Nagar 1, topped this year's JEE Advanced 2016 examination in the city, standing on rank 2 in the Kanpur zone, IIT Kanpur zone, and 65 All India. Congrats one more time.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
मैं देव्यांशु सक्सेना का फादर मुकेश सक्सेना बोल रहा हूँ। मेरा बेटा थ्रू आउट उसका एकेडमिक रिकॉर्ड तो एक्सीलेंस रहा ही है। पिछले 4 साल से वो CMS गोमती नगर ब्रांच 1 में पढ़ रहा है और वहाँ भी बहुत अच्छा उसका रिकॉर्ड रहा है। NTSE क्वालिफाई किया है उसने फर्स्ट अटैम्प्ट में, KVPY क्वालिफाई किया फर्स्ट अटैम्प्ट में, और 10th में ISC और ICSE बोर्ड दोनों में ही उसके मार्क्स 95% एंड अबव आए हैं। जगदीश गांधी सर का बहुत अच्छा रोल है। उन्होंने एक बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म बच्चों को दिया हुआ है जिसमें बच्चे कई कंपटीशंस में पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। उनको अच्छे कंपटीटर्स बच्चे वहाँ से मिलते हैं। इसकी वजह से बच्चों को एक मोटिवेशन होता रहता है अच्छा करने के लिए। और अभी उसने JEE एडवांस में बहुत अच्छा किया हुआ है। उसकी IIT जोन कानपुर में 2nd रैंक है और 2nd हाईएस्ट है, एंड ऑल ओवर इंडिया रैंक उसकी 64 है। तो कुल मिलाकर के उसका जो ओवरऑल है वो एफर्ट्स तो उसी के हैं, लेकिन उसको एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म स्कूल की तरफ से और बाकी टीचर्स का बहुत अच्छा गाइडेंस मिलती रही है समय पे, जिसकी वजह से उसने बहुत अच्छा किया हुआ।
मैं देवांशु सक्सेना की मदर बोल रही हूँ और मेरे बेटे देवांशु ने CMS गोमती नगर में लास्ट 4 ईयर्स से एडमिशन लिया हुआ है और उसका जो है वो बहुत अच्छा ही एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस रही है और उसको CMS के फैकल्टी से, टीचर्स से बहुत ही कोऑपरेशन हमेशा मिलता रहा है। जगदीश गांधी जी ने अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म एक बच्चों को दे रखा है जिससे बच्चे जो हैं वो बहुत अच्छा अपने एकेडमिक में करते हैं।
शिक्षात्मक सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम एवं चिंतन हेतु विश्व एकता सत्संग में आप सभी सपरिवार सादर आमंत्रित हैं।